Hey guys, welcome to Saigon, Vietnam. On this trip, we're visiting multiple Airbnbs at different price points with different styles to see which Airbnb is the best bang for your buck. With that said, let's go. All right, we made it to our first Airbnb, and on first impression, it does look okay. You know, I get that they're going for the whole rustic Vietnamese vibe. So here we are, we got our sink area. I do have one complaint, is that if you have anyone else in here, there is no bathroom door. You have these little curtains that you can roll up and down, but that's it. Over here, tucked into the corner, we have a shelf. Feels like it's gonna fall off, and then we have a tiny table here. This is literally just a room and a bathroom. You don't even have a microwave here at this location, okay? So a lot of key amenities are missing. No microwave, no blow dryer, even these curtains, it doesn't really cover the entire door, so they can use at least one extra panel. And welcome to the closet slash balcony. This is where we keep all the luggage, just because there's no space inside. And here's the outside. You know, it's a really central location. You're really just paying for the location, but I would say that this Airbnb is totally worth it because there's a Uber service here in Vietnam. It's called Grab, super cheap. You can literally hire people on motorbikes or in a car. On motorbike, it's like 1/3 the cost compared to a car. I like to ride around in the cars because it has AC, and it's literally about $1 a ride, almost anywhere you need to go. So I would definitely not pay 70 bucks a night for this location. I would pay like 30 bucks a night somewhere else and then just grab a Grab to go anywhere I need to go. Now, as a business model, could be pretty amazing. The host obviously knows what they're doing. This place is extremely booked. And if I had to guess, if they were to run this on arbitrage, they would probably be paying no more than 300 bucks USD a month to rent this house. Considering they're able to charge $70 a night during peak season or the beginning of the peak season, that means they're breaking even in around 5 nights, okay? That's insane. That's a lot of money to be made. So if you're considering doing Airbnb, Vietnam might be an option, at least during peak season. The rest of the year, I don't know, but let's hop into our next Airbnb. Property number 2. This property is supremely better than the first one. Over here in this area, as you can see, there is the bed, which we are right next to the air conditioning, which is super nice here in Vietnam. There is a little workstation over here. Okay, so for those of you who work at home, it's tucked away in the corner, so you get your full-on focus under this little custom-made arch here. This property is 60 bucks a night. Now, do I think it's worth it? I still think it's a tad bit expensive for Vietnam, right? Because I'm just so used to coming here and booking 1-bedroom properties, and I pay like 30 bucks. But with that said, there is a lot of love that's put into this property. This is so well decorated. It does not feel Vietnamese. I do feel like I'm back home in an apartment in San Francisco, in New York, and Chicago. Oh, the location of this property is super local, by the way. It's nothing touristy about it, so if you want the local experience, this is the place to be. And as we walk out here, as soon as you open the door, you can feel the Vietnam heat rush and blaze your face, and you're reminded that you're in the tropics all over again. And it is as local as you can get. So with that said, on to the next home. We're at our third Airbnb, and this place is amazing. It's what I imagine Airbnb should be. As you walk in, you know, you're greeted with this nice hardwood floor with a scent of cinnamon that just hits you right in the face. You feel refreshed, and the building itself is in pretty good condition. It feels like an Airbnb. It's not too luxurious, and it's not terrible. Now, the area that we're in is 5 minutes from the main road in District 1, which is great, which is a touristy area, but we're far away enough just to be where the locals are. One of the other really cool thing about this property, and I believe that's why this property feels so nice, is that they have real plants all over the home. With most Airbnbs, including my own, people use fake plants because it's really difficult to take care of real plants. Now, however, in Vietnam, because it's so cheap to hire labor, you can hire a cleaner that is used to taking care of these plants and they're working for you full time. It's easy for them to manage to water them when necessary. So it's much easier to take care of real plants, which adds a really nice touch to an Airbnb. All the furniture here is made from solid wood and it's all brown colors and they accented the place with green. So it feels really good. It feels super feng shui. It's what I imagine Airbnb should be in my head, delivered in person. Now, for $80 a night, that is hard to justify in Vietnam. I can tell you that it is definitely worth it if you are into a space that has a good vibe. Okay, you're paying for the vibe of this area and the way that it's tastefully decorated and how clean it is. That's what you're paying for. And you're also paying for it because it's in District 1, not too far away from the main area. Now, if you're curious, this place is booked all of the time. It has pretty decent reviews and it's obviously in demand, so it shows you that a quality, well-designed place is always attractive and that's what people are looking for.
How are you doing?
Never better. This is what you get for 20 bucks. Welcome to the final Airbnb. This property here is about a little bit over 100 square foot with a bathroom and no kitchen. And it is going for a whopping $20 American per night. It serves you with a queen size bed, AC, and Wi-Fi. This is for the traveler who's traveling on a budget, who knows that they're never really gonna stay in the property other than just for sleep. What's interesting about this property is how they presented the listing. And it does have fantastic reviews, okay, which I agree with. Now, they spent a little bit of effort to, one, paint the wall. As you can see, we have this gray area, this circle that's gray, and then behind it, they painted some plants and they attached more photos and artwork of plants, added this fake plant here, which gives the property a lot more characteristic. Without the decorated wall as such, it'd be very difficult for this property to stand out and for people to find it attractive. So you can see how a little bit of detail can go a really long way. So if you're looking to host, make sure you deck out your property, make it look attractive. All right guys, so there you have it. That's 4 different Airbnbs at 4 different price points. And my favorite one, call me a cheapo if you would, but I'm really a deal seeker. I really like the cheapest Airbnb. For $20, it does the job. It's a really clean space. It's a great location and it's the best bang for your buck. Because when you come to Vietnam, you're out all days anyways. You're not really spending too much time within your own property. Now, if you came here and you are writing a book and you wanted to be inside the property, then most likely the $80 property would be a good deal. But if you want something solidly right in the middle that is budget friendly and a good deal, you would go to the $60 property. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me which property you would personally choose to book and why. With that said, join me in the next video.